Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu ala habibihi muhammed wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum, my dear, from my YouTube family. Greeting and love to all of you. May Allah give you a lot of happiness and remove all problems from your life. This is an incident told by a gentleman. You may understand this episode, and I spent my whole life not understanding it. I sincerely hope that 80% of people who listen to this video will not understand it, but I am still doing it. If I make a record and record it in my life now for 10 years. 20 years, 25 years, as long as someone can watch a video on YouTube, they will understand. God willing, it will benefit you a lot in fun. The incident is like this. I have a friend, Abdullah. He should do his work, but if he feels grateful, then who should he listen to? He saw news in the newspaper that there was an old man about 80 years old who used to drive a rickshaw, and he gave someone a ride behind in the rickshaw. 16 years old, there was a girl who tried to misbehave with her people, caught her and took her to the police station. The old man should do not do this work. It is understandable. This is about 80 years of rain. The elders are taking it. It is a sign of prostration. I did not understand what happened on the forehead. I want to know what he has done. Well, his phone is ringing. One or two of his friends went to the police. He went to Babaji in the jail and talked to him. I am very happy to say news in Gun now. They are happy, so they are saying I was waiting for this day for the last 53 years. So she said, I was waiting for you and for 53 years. We used to live in a prominent village in Peshawar. My father got money from somewhere, so he made our house bigger. So we got a two-story house, and that was my age. That is the age of mischief. It became my favorite pastime that I used to climb on the roofs and peek into other people's houses. Now they were all poor people, so they used to put it from the top of a room. I used to keep looking at people to see if there was any way. After some time, some new people came in front of the house in our neighborhood. Then a girl came in. Her eyes were very good. She was also like that. She was like an angel. I wondered if she would be beautiful, but the rest of the girl who wore a full burqa wore a niqab in her hands, gloves on her feet, and socks on her feet. When I went up to the roof, I saw that she was walking in front of me. Here I have not seen him even in my life, but this whole thing is present in front of me. She said. So he said. I was looking at him calmly. Suddenly his eyes fell on me. So that poor thing is our stone of shame. Kya bin gai did not say anything to her, but I saw thick tears in her eyes. Now tell me what was in her eyes. I was very nervous, so I ran downstairs and went inside my house. After 4 days, when I returned, I got up and asked the people and found out that those people had left the house shouting for rent and gone somewhere. Since that day I did not find a girl, but I was afraid in my heart that this man had silently cursed me, and this one day or the other it will definitely show its effect. From that day my life changed. All the peoples went to their homes and started playing the map now. Because I was an old man and I had a white beard, it completely went out of my mind. Then one day suddenly what happened was that this girl was also a 15-16 years old girl from Nabi class. But I don't know that when I saw her, I could not control myself. One day I was taking it straight, and the same next it belonged to Lenny. So I took a rickshaw on the way. I would have done something before that, but it must have been the heat. He complained that he started to look behind them. Then his relatives, etc., came. They caught me, and I was jailed in this way. I woke up and prayed, which was not given to me 53 years ago. I have been waiting for it for 53 years, and if it does not happen now, the hereafter will be very bad for me at the very least. If you look carefully in your society, we are living on a daily basis. Maulana Abdul Rahman Sahib did not eat his bread. What did he say? There will be those who look at it with envy and do not have the power to buy bread and lion's wealth, so much so and so many eyes are placed on the bread. It is not eaten by me. Well, they had one of their own. On day he asked him that Maulvi Sahab teaches all his prayers. Teach me how to ask for some bad prayers. Sometimes people bothers me a lot. My heart wants that. What should I do? Then they started laughing, and then they told me that, son, there is no greater curse than silence. When a servant keep talking, then the nature becomes silent. Yes, but the paste is very thin, so there is no curse more than silence. We have become accustomed to teasing people while walking, especially in Pakistan. I am not ready to believe anyone who say that he is working on his personal and that he cares about himself and watches TikTok for 2 or 4 hours a day. His mobile phone has a TikTok stall. It is possible that this person at least cares about others. That is, at least he does not care about himself. We have humiliated someone at the airport, and we are thinking that no one will ask us. Be assured that what happens above will happen here too. We will have to give an account of it, and the poet says, justice and in no life suspended by fate itself punishes sins. This thought has also been on my mind ever since I heard the incident. Think about how many silent bad prayers you have accumulated in your life. Who has no one but Allah? Then you know the media, he has nothing else.